this video, I'll show you 15 epic DIY school supplies and room organization ideas which will surely get you excited and motivated for the new school year. It's that sad time of the year again when summer's coming to the end and school is about to start. But don't you worry guys, because this year we're gonna make going back to school so much more fun and exciting. Just like nice training clothes make me want to work out more, nice school supplies like backpacks and notebooks always made me so much more excited to go back to school. So today I'm gonna show you 15 DIY ideas on school supplies and room organization. We're gonna be making school bags, backpacks, notebooks, organizers and much more. It's like an ultimate guide to the DIY school supplies, which will hopefully get you ready for the new school year. I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna get started. Let's kick off this DIY back to school guide with an awesome Galaxy school bag. You'll need a black bag or a backpack, masking tape, fabric paint in blue, light blue, pink and white, container for the paint, sponge applicators, paintbrushes and scissors. I'm gonna color only the front part of the bag, and to get that neat edge I'm applying some masking tape to the part that I want to keep black. I'm also going to protect the working area with a piece of cardboard. Dip the sponge applicator into the blue fabric paint and we're ready for painting. Here comes our first Galaxy. Start making a ring where you keep the center clean and blend the color outwards. This shape kinda reminds me of a sun with a big blended rays. Now take a white color which represents a ton of stars and apply it to the center of the Galaxy. Blend it towards the blue, making light strokes. To make this transition from white to dark blue nice and smooth, we also need some light blue color. You can just mix some dark blue with white if you don't have a light blue fabric paint. Like that. Apply the color between the white and the blue for a nice gradient. You can also add a hint of pink or violet color to the center of your Galaxy to make it even prettier. Just a couple of strokes more and we've finished our first Galaxy. Well, we still have to add stars that will make everything look so much better, but first let's decorate this plain bag with some more Galaxies. But wait for it, because the stars will bring this masterpiece to a whole new level, trust me. Yep, the stars are the star of the show here. I'm first making some big stars using a flat paintbrush by drawing 2 or 4 crossing lines. In the end, add a bunch of small stars by simply drawing little dots. I like to draw more stars in the center of the Galaxy and then less and less moving out. See how the stars make this Galaxy bag look just out of this world amazing? I'm so happy with the result, I cannot even explain it. I love how you don't have to be neat and precise when drawing a Galaxy, it just always turns out so cool. Oh, and do you remember my Galaxy shoes I made last year? Of course I had to put them on. For the rest of the outfit I went for some light wash jeans shorts, black crop top and a black cardigan. To keep our pencils and pens organized we need a pencil pouch, and this one is literally done in 2 minutes. You will need a 12 by 10 inch piece of fabric, a 10-inch long zipper, fabric glue or a glue gun. Flip the fabric so that the wrong side is facing up and fold about an inch of the fabric in along the shorter sides. Place your zipper in the center and make sure the right side is facing up. Apply a stripe of fabric glue along one side of the zipper. Now fold the fabric in and stick it to the zipper like so. Make the same thing on the opposite side. Apply a stripe of glue and fold the fabric. Leave the glue to dry completely and then flip your work inside out. Apply a stripe of glue along both sides like this. Make sure that you have your zipper open and that the wrong side of the fabric is facing out. Once the glue is dry, you can flip your work inside out again and you can reveal your new pencil case. I think this one is just so beautiful and I love how easy and cheap it is to make. You can make it from an old shirt, jeans or a piece of fabric. Who wants some cute flower paper clips? I love this and they are just so much fun to make. All we need are some plastic beads, paper clips and a glue gun. Take 7 beads and place them on a parchment-lined baking sheet, making a flower shape like this. I like using different colors for pretty and bright flowers. Place them in the oven and bake at 450 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes or until the beads melt. Be sure you don't leave them in for too long as they could lose their shape. These look just perfect, so let's turn off the heat and take them out. See how gorgeous they look? Wait until they cool down, and now it's time to attach them to paper clips. Apply some glue on the back of the flower, place on a clip and leave the glue to dry. Do this to all of your lovely flowers and look how flipping gorgeous our new paper clips are. I'm totally obsessed. I think this DIY is #so much fun. Love having these clips as bookmarks too. Books look so cute with flowers sticking out. Yes guys, I'm 5 and I absolutely love this owl backpack. #sorry not sorry. To make it, you need a plain backpack, felt fabric in white, yellow and black, a patterned piece of fabric, fabric glue and scissors. Start by cutting 2 big flowery shaped circles from white felt. We will need those for the eyes. I like using felt for this because it's thicker and as you cut it, you already get nice clean edges. Take your black felt and cut out 2 medium-sized circles. This will be the pupils of the owl's eyes. To finish off the eyes, we still need 4 white circles, 2 small and 2 even smaller ones. This will give our owl the cutest enemy eyes. Instead of felt, you can also use velvet, faux leather or just any kind of fabric that you find at home. Our owl also needs a beak. Simply make it by cutting a triangle out of the orange piece of felt. I also decided to give my body some claws, so I'm cutting 2 orange half circles to represent them. The last part that we need before we assemble our owl are the wings. Cut 2 6x4-inch pieces of fabric. Fold it in half and then fold one corner in like so. Apply some glue to keep it in place. Now fold in the remaining 3 sides that still have that freshly cut edge. We're doing this to get neat edges all around the wing. And as you can see, we got 2 lovely wing shapes too. They look like a rectangle with one corner snipped away. Now we're ready to put together our Mrs. Owl. Using a glue gun or fabric glue, simply stick the parts on your backpack. I'm starting with the eyes, which are probably my favorite part of this backpack. They make our owl look like a poor little baby, don't you think? Here comes the beak, which I'm placing on the upper part of the front pocket. This baby also needs some wings so she can fly. Oh my god, how cool would that be? A flying backpack that would take you to school in a minute. I hope they invent one really soon. On the bottom part of the backpack we have to stick our little owl legs. And if you want, you can also make a bow so that the owl will be a proper girly girl. I show you how to make a bow in my hairstyles tutorial, so go check it out there if you haven't already. And our owl backpack is complete, looking stunning. This one is great for all of you my younger viewers, or maybe you have a little sister and you can make one for her. But I actually really like the backpack and I'm totally gonna rock it. Here I'm wearing a dress that has a bunch of little flowers on and my favorite boots that are so warm and comfy. Love this outfit for fall and back to school. Just like us, our cell phone also has to get ready for school, right? For this epic alphabet phone case, you need a cheap empty phone case, some Sharpies and a ruler. Basically, we'll be drawing horizontal lines inspired by the notebook and then we're gonna fill it with loads of letters. I'm starting with a row of S's, like Sarah, so creative. Draw another line above and fill it with any letter you want. I went for V. In the end, you will get this awesome tribal design made out of letters. I like to switch the markers for every row for a nice explosion of color. And there you go! This phone case looks so cool. From far away you don't even see that the pattern is entirely made out of letters and lines. It just looks like an awesome Aztec print. An epic back-to-school DIY for our phone, right? Having a nice weekly planner makes it so much easier to keep track of all your school tasks, sport and free time activities. For this beautiful weekly planner you will need picture frame, some wrapping paper, a normal white paper, scissors and paint plus paintbrush if you want to pimp up your frame. I got this picture frame for very cheap and I decided to give it a little makeover so it will fit my room better. Take out the glass and everything so that you're left only with a frame. If you want your paint to stick better to the frame, you can sand it first, but this step is optional. Now it's time to apply a coat of furniture primer. You can use it if you have it, but don't stress too much if you don't. A primer acts as an adhesive for the paint, but you can totally make this DIY without it. Okay, our frame is finally ready to get dressed in this pretty pink color. I love doing such complete makeovers to things, like with this picture frame. Now the entire frame is painted, so we have to leave it dry completely. In the meantime, let's make our planner. You can handwrite all the days of the week on white paper, or you can print them out as me. Cut out rectangles so that you have each day of the week in one rectangle. Besides Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I also added one called Random. That's where you can write ideas or things that don't have to be done on a particular day. Once you have all the days of the week cut out, it's time to stick them on a piece of wrapping paper or any kind of paper you like. Make sure that the background paper is the same size as your picture frame. Glue the little white rectangles on in the right order, just like the days follow each other in a week. The final step is to assemble this planner/erase board. Take your frame, which is now completely dry and looking gorgeous. Place on the glass piece, followed by our DIY planner sheet and the back of the picture frame. Fold down these pins that keep everything in place and look at this fantastic planner board that we've just created. This is such a useful thing to have in your bedroom, and on top it looks absolutely stunning. Every week you can wipe off the activities of the previous week and then put down a new plan. An amazing room decorating piece that will help you keep track of all of your weekly plans. Besides flower clips, I also like these ribbon ones. To make them we need paper clips, ribbon and scissors. Cut a piece of ribbon of your choice, fold it in half and slide it through this paper clip opening. Then just lead the two ribbon ends through the loop and pull to tighten. Snip the ribbon ends diagonally and you're left with a beautiful paper clip, which can also be used as a bookmark. I got a little bit obsessed with those, not gonna lie, and I made a bunch of them using different colored ribbon. These are just so cute, right? Small containers are always handy for organizing your desk. You can use them to store tape, paper clips and all these bits and pieces that would otherwise lay in your drawers or all over the desk. For an awesome beaded bowl, you need an oven-friendly cereal bowl, oil and plastic beads. Pour some oil in the bowl and distribute it all over with a paper wipe. Throw in a bunch of beads and distribute them in one even layer like that. Place the bowl in the oven and bake at about 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes or until the beads start melting. When beads melt, they stick to each other and form a bowl of the same shape as your cereal one. Take your masterpiece out of the oven and let it cool completely. Thanks to the oil, we can now easily separate the beaded bowl from the cereal one, and we are ready to decorate and organize our desk with this awesome bowl. I decided to store tape and paper clips in mine, and I love the pop of color it gives to my desk. Pencil holders are great for storing pens and pencils, but these puffy paint pencil holders are also super cute to look at. We need some all-purpose glue, shaving foam, acrylic paint, jars, glasses and something to mix with. First, let's make a puffy paint. Put some shaving foam in a glass. I have 3 glasses since I'm making 3 puffy paint colors. Pour in some glue. Squeeze in some acrylic paint and mix all the ingredients together. The more foam you mix in, the puffier paint you'll get. I'm happy with how mine looks. Pour your paint into a plastic bag and make a knot. Then you can just snip away the corner of the bag and you're ready to decorate. Alternatively, you can put your paint in these squeeze tubes like I did. These are empty glue bottles that I've used up. I like them because they have a precise applicator, which is perfect for writing with puffy paint. To make my pencil holders totally back to school appropriate, I'm decorating them with numbers and letters. This one will have numbers all over. Puffy paints have infinite other uses as well. Decorate windows, phone cases, even make jewelry, wall decor and so much more. On the other jar, I decided to write a bunch of letters. And here's my letter jar all done, looking awesome. I really want to make a tribal Aztec print one, I think it will look so cool. But these 2 holders are more than enough for now. They keep my pens in place and my desk clean and tidy. I came up with this awesome back-to-school room decoration idea where you make your pencil look like a bouquet of flowers. And I'm gonna show you how to make it. I'm using some coloring pencils, hot glue and pink daisy flowers. All we have to do is apply some glue on the back of the flower and stick it on the pencil like so. Easy peasy and so adorable. You can do this to any kind of pencils, pens or Sharpies. I like using coloring pencils because they add an additional pop of color to this bouquet. Here comes the last flower and I'm ready to put it on my desk. How pretty is this pencil flower bouquet, right? I've never seen something like that before and I must say I'm pretty proud of myself for inventing it. Taps herself on the shoulder. Good job, girl. Good job. Of course, this DIY school supplies guide wouldn't be epic without an emoji school bag, so let's quickly make one. Print out emojis of your choice to the transfer paper. You can make them as big or as small as you like. I went for rather bigger statement ones. You will also need a school bag, iron, scissors and emoji printouts. Start cutting your emojis out, leaving about 1/4 inch of paper around them. Transfer paper DIYs are so awesome to make as they take little time and effort, but the result is always amazing. I like how you can make personalized gifts like funny shirts and stuff for your friends in a sack. Once all your emojis are cut out, place them on the back with the front facing down. I'm going for 9 emojis all over the front of my bag. Time to iron these guys in place. Here you just need to follow the instructions for your transfer paper because they can differ between different producers. Then let it cool completely before you can peel away the transfer paper. This is the best part of the DIY, revealing how awesome bag we've just created. I love how my emoji bag turned out. I kind of have a temptation to decorate all my bags and backpacks with different emojis because I just think they look so awesome. Here I paired my bag with some patterned pants that are super comfy, totally like PJs, white shirt and navy slip-ons. Besides all of that awesome goodies that we've just created, we also have to give a little makeover to our boring notebooks. For the first design, we need to have a cheap notebook, white paper, Mod Podge and a paintbrush. Apply a thin layer of Mod Podge all over the cover of your notebook. You can also use double-sided tape or any other glue here. Place the white paper on and voila! An awesome Snow White notebook. Just kidding, we just got ourselves a blank canvas that we're now gonna decorate with colorful pineapples. Take the acrylic paint of your choice, paintbrush and a black pen. Squeeze 2 paint colors close together and swirl it a bit with a brush to create a nice marble effect. I went for pink and yellow here. Dip your thumb in the paint and press it on the notebook. Next I'm combining yellow and blue. Dip the thumb in and press it down for some pretty green, blue and yellow pineapples. Continue making this around the entire notebook. I already love how this is turning out. Leave the paint to dry completely. Take a black pen and add a bunch of leaves on top of each pineapple plus some random pattern like squares, waves, lines or V-shapes on the pineapple's body. This represents that texture which pineapple has. Talking about personalized notebooks, this one has your fingerprints all over. Now that's unique and one of a kind, just like you are. Just have to decorate my final pineapple and my notebook is all done. I am in love with this colorful pineapple design. You can totally make it on canvas for an awesome wall decor. I will probably make one for my room because it just looks amazing. How about an Instagram notebook, guys? Put together an Instagram profile on an A4 page on your PC. I used some of my favorite pictures, a quote, plus I wrote on a subject and a school year. Of course, you can personalize your Instagram page completely to your liking, and once you're happy with how it looks, just print it out. Okay, from now on the process is very straightforward. All we have to do is stick the Instagram paper sheet on the notebook cover. Use Mod Podge, glue or double-sided tape like I did. Stick on some tape strips and place the printout on. Here we have our awesome Insta notebook. I haven't seen anything like this before and I love how you can personalize it with your favorite photos or quotes. I bet that this one would win the school's coolest notebook award if such thing existed. Last but not least, I'll show you how to decorate and organize this beautiful binder. To dress up the cover, I'm using some colored paper, big circle puncher, 3 small hole punchers in different shapes and double-sided tape. With a big circle puncher, cut out a bunch of colorful circles. You can also do this with scissors if you don't have such puncher. Once you have loads of these circles ready, take a small puncher and make 1 small shape hole in each of the circles. You can totally make this DIY without this, I just happen to have this puncher, so I thought I might as well use them. I have a star, flower and a heart. All of our circles are now ready, so take a piece of double-sided tape or a glue and stick them on the binder cover. We will get this colorful bubbles design, and I love how the small holes make the bubbles look nice and 3D. The last circle coming in, and here we go! The front cover is looking super pretty. Now I can show you a few tips on how you can organize your binder. First, let's make a little folder or a pocket on the back of the cover. Cut one side of the paper diagonally like that and stick it on the inside of the binder using some washi tape. Such folder is very useful, but also cute to look at. Binders are handy because you can use one for many subjects. But it's important to organize it well so you don't end up mixing all the notes of different subjects into one giant mess. For a simple binder organizer, start by writing down subjects on small rectangle piece of cardstock paper. Once the name tags are ready, just stick each of them on a bit thicker paper using glue or double-sided tape. Make sure to stick each tag a bit lower than the previous. This way you'll have the overview on all the subjects as soon as you open the binder. There you go! Now you can have your notes organized and together for each subject, and you will never end up with a mess where all the notes get mixed up. Trust me, I've been there and it's really frustrating. Such binders are also a great relief for your shoulders, because instead of carrying a bunch of notebooks to school every day, you can just carry one binder and have everything in one place. Now you guys are all ready to go back to school. Don't forget to rate the video and also tell me in the comments which of the 15 DIYs was your favorite. I wish you all an awesome start of the school year. Be excited, have fun, and don't worry too much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Buying school supplies can really hurt your wallet, especially if you're picky with the designs. Making things yourself can save you a lot of money, and as I show you in this video, you can make so much cooler school supplies at home than you could ever buy in a store.